Some enemies running over here, so we'll nip over to the weapons box. The first weapon you get is just a pistol. It's free, but as you can see there are a number of upgrades that you can get and bits and pieces like that. I'll talk more about the money system in a second. I'm just going to get rid of show you the weapon system. So these red ones move slightly faster. The blue ones are slower. Reload. Zoom in as well. And at the moment, these characters the enemies are attacking are just placeholders essentially. They do drop money as well, so we'll pick that up. Right, okay. So so we've seen some of the enemies. There'll be a lot more of them in different spawn locations across the map. Obviously at the moment in this beta it's quite a small compact level, but that's just to get the dynamics of the game correct first. We do have some dynamic environment as well. If we shoot these barrels they will explode. Okay, so I spoke a little bit about the money system before. I'll show you more about that now. So you can see as we're going through the game we're picking up cash. Enemies will drop different sums of cash randomly depending on where they are or what the spawn is, so to speak. So we'll go into the shop here and we'll have a look in sidearms, buy. What do we want? We'll get one of these. We'll get this gun here. It's just a sidearm pistol. You can view the scope. And if we had $200 we could add a scope to that as well. They're pretty limited upgrades at the moment, but they will improve as time goes on. So as you can see at the bottom of the screen there, we can change between our weapons just using the number keys, as you do in most games, a lot of games anyway. So this currently is the starting area where the protagonist's ship's crashed. And as we go along, we've also got a jump mechanic, which is quite smooth, and we can go prone and crouch quite nicely. So as you can see, it's just a very little basic medieval town at the moment. And there's not a lot of interaction yet, but there will be soon. And one of the cooler features in the combat system is when crouching behind a wall to avoid enemy fire, because they will start firing back, we can pop our heads out like this, just lean on the side. I mean, a lot of games such as Armour and things like that have this feature. It makes it a lot easier for the player to take cover and not take as much damage. That mine there will be a spawn for the enemies, so you'll find them all over the map. There'll just be these little mine buildings that will be the spawn for the enemy points, and it'll be an unknown number of spawns because it'll be random every time. For the heads up display we've got, in the bottom right hand corner you can see ammo, and in the bottom left hand corner you can see the health bar. We didn't take any health in that encounter, we didn't lose any health in that encounter, but you will start to lose health if you keep getting hit. At the moment, because obviously it's in beta, the health system, they don't take too much damage to enemies, but that will be upgraded, and obviously with different difficulty levels that will be improved. So yeah, this was the first beta test of Alien vs Z Nation. Stay tuned for updates and much more.